I was trying to share a link to our last episode.
Why would anyone want to listen to our last episode?
They asked for it.
They asked for it. Who asked for a link to an episode?
I Am Salt Lake.
Ooh. Big guns.
Big guns. Big Utah guns.
Don't kick that. What are you doing?
Nothing smart.
Welcome to CoupleCo, working with your spouse for fun and profit. I'm Blaine Parker.
Which makes me Honey Parker.
Welcome to another special pandemic edition of CoupleCo, the Mayhem Marketing Minute.
Very soon, we promise we will resume our interviews with inspiring couples in business together.
I'm thinking that the next one we're going to go to Nicaragua.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, me too. But something that we have already resumed is Smokin' Mary, Smoked Bloody Mary Mix.
This is a great time to add a new CoupleCo cocktail mixer to your liquor cabinet.
Indeed. Smokin' Mary is the Mega Award-winning craft cocktail mixer that kicks butt, tantalizes taste buds, and takes names.
I like that it's won so many awards that it is Mega Award
Mega Award. Well, it's also won big awards, too.
Yes.
Like that big Sunset Magazine double gold and everything. I mean, this is a serious cocktail mixer.
It's the stuff.
Yeah.
It has big cocktail awards, and it's a killer cooking ingredient as well.
Yeah, Lori and Mark, who own Smokin' Mary, were late to a cooking competition, so Lori got there. She poured Smokin' Mary straight from the bottle into a bowl and served it with a shrimp cocktail. And won.
How good is that?
Smokin' Mary is available in select Whole Foods and Total Wine and More stores.
To find a store near you or to mail order the mixer for your Quarantini alternative, visit smokinmary.com.
You got Quarantini alternative out that time.
I did.
I love saying Quarantini alternative. All those T's, that's a lot of articulation.
Quaranternative.
Oh, God. Smokin' Mary, Smoked Bloody Mary Mix. Hey, nice tomatoes.
And if you have marketing questions for the CoupleCo Mayhem Marketing Maven, you can reach out to us online at CoupleCo.com.
Now, today we are back with CoupleCo's favorite clinical psychologist, Dr. Rachna Jain.
We've already talked with Dr. Jain about mindset and about money muscle.
Money muscle. I'm flexing my money muscle right now. Look at that. Wow. Money Muscle Gun Show.
There's not enough room in here for all of us.
No. Today we're talking about opportunities for finding new customers and finding yourself some new skills.
It is a great time to do both.
Indeed it is. Here now, Dr. Rachna Jain. Dr. Rachna Jain, there are still people out there who have cash to spend on whatever it is you sell or are going to sell. How do we identify them?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So the key is to realize that those people are out there. It may take a little bit more to identify them, but I think really the best way to start doing that is to start having as many conversations and attending as many gatherings online or meetings that you can go to. There are so many groups meeting right now that if you were to actually just spend one day at home when you're kind of stuck inside anyway, and you were to attend, a handful of these free, online calls, you would actually hear a lot of what people are concerned about, what they're wondering about, what they need. It's basically a form of market research. And I don't mean that to be insensitive, but it's just a way of understanding what the zeitgeist is right now. Because after a while, like at first, all the conversations are likely to start off with people's anxiety and what they're anxious about. But the longer those calls go on, people are going to be tired of talking about their anxiety. People are naturally resilient and they're going to be starting to look for solutions. And so as an entrepreneur, to sit in on these calls and be able to hear when people start to make that shift, I believe is going to be invaluable.
I'm going to interject just for a moment here. You used one of my favorite words.
What was that?
Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist.
A lot of people don't know this word. Let's give a top-line definition just so people know exactly what we're saying.
Sure. So the zeitgeist is really kind of what's the environment, the kind of the emotional, social, psychological environment that we're all living in right now, the context that we're in.
And sometimes the zeitgeist can inspire Schadenfreude.
It can. And so Schadenfreude.
Let's not go there.
I think people understood zeitgeist.
Yeah.
So. You're chucking in Schadenfreude.
Yes. Might I digress into further German terminology nobody understands. Anyway, Continue, please.
So there's all these opportunities there, and as an entrepreneur, a couple more things you can do. You can actually take advantage of all of the classes and all of the information that's becoming so freely available. There's no reason that you can't stay home and learn things. There's so many programs that are offering free classes, free access. You can use this time really to up-level your skills and become a more effective entrepreneur in a way that you don't have time maybe when your business is at full speed and kind of running without stop.
Well, I think that's interesting, and we've done that ourselves because maybe people aren't knocking down our door at the moment. Maybe they are, but they're not. Mm-hmm. So I took the time to figure out how to do video versions of our podcasts. So I'm going to be able to beef up our YouTube channel, which I've always wanted to do, but haven't really had time. So now I've figured out how to do that. I've created my templates. We've started doing that. We're going to start to do little video promos for each of our podcasts. It's a new skill for me.
And there's so many times, and we see it in the course of our businesses, that we learn something for one client or we learn something for ourselves, and then we end up needing it, like 2 weeks later. And so, so anything that we can do to become more effective, to be more skilled, I would consider that alongside taking good care of yourself, maintaining a positive attitude, managing your anxiety, and really using this time to gain skills, gain knowledge, make connections, meet people. That would be actually the absolute best use of this time of uncertainty and, fear and chaos.
All right, I'm going to throw you another curveball here.
Okay.
This is going to be the curveball episode.
Well, yeah, it sounds like what we have just heard is an entire list of possible action items. What would be the one action item you would say somebody could use right now? If they hear this, what's the next move to up-level skills?
The one action you can take is really focus on up-leveling your skills.
And what would I do? What would my next step be?
Your next step would be to identify things that you've put off that you would actually like to do. Like Honey mentioned, the video work for the podcasts, and be able to find an activity like that you could learn about and produce that would be beneficial to you.
I think the hard part is identifying one thing I've been putting off.
Yes, that
because
can
I
be.
think I have a basket of things. But yeah, I get it. What's something important that I've been putting off, and take the time to do that. And I have to say, having done that, feel pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's feeling good is a huge part of this, isn't it?
Absolutely. We're just looking for the small wins, right? If you can finish each day right now, feeling that you did something to move your life forward, you're going to be doing really, really well.
So our action item here is get thee to the internet.
That's where you can find online meetings for professionals.
Yes, get with those professionals, or find online instruction for picking up new skills that you've been missing. If you'd like to know more about Dr. Rachna Jain, you can find her online at profitablepopularity.com.
If you have any questions for the CoupleCo Mayhem Marketing Maven, just visit CoupleCo.com.
Who is the CoupleCo Mayhem Marketing Maven?
Is it one of us?
I don't know. I wonder where that email is going to go. Have we got somebody on a mountaintop somewhere who's...
I know the answer.
You do know the answer?
But you have to snatch it from my hand.
Uh-oh. I think we better just move on and say we'll see you on the next Mayhem Marketing Minute from CoupleCo, working with your spouse for fun and profit.
CoupleCo is a production of Slow Burn Marketing, LLC, copyright 2020, all rights reserved.
Love you, baby.
Love you, too.
CoupleCo out.